What's good, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome back to the Cloud Slayer channel. Just sitting here having a little fire. Just wanted to check in with you guys and hope everybody's doing well. Sometimes we all need a little bit of checking in on, whether it be your friends or family, somebody to check up on you. Just a simple, hey, what's up? How you doing? Can help somebody if they don't reply and stuff like that. Then sometimes only thing you can do is wish them the best. So that's just the way life goes. Sometimes you can't dwell on it or any things like that. Especially if they appear to like move on and stuff like that. The only thing you can do is move on, and you're a good friend. Is like I said, wish them the best and stuff like that, and hopefully you can obviously still talk and stuff like that, but come together and formulate something, like create something together. And sometimes that might just be years down the road, or it could be days, it could be hours, it could be something, but the thing is, try to keep in contact. Like, life's hard for everybody, not just yourself. And if you're going through stuff, best believe chances are somebody in your life's going through some hard stuff too. Just trying to make ends meet. That's all anybody's trying to do. Doesn't mean that they're gonna go through it forever, or various things like that, or they're gonna hurt themselves or other people, or do dumb stuff. But if they do, sometimes you can't force them to not do stuff. They're gonna make those choices, and whether you're gonna ride or die with them is going to be up to you. You're gonna help say anything, you're gonna speak up, or you're gonna choose to mind your own business, because sometimes those people like might go off on you or something like that, or maybe you're afraid that they won't take your advice seriously. Shouldn't let that deter you, and try to do it anyways. That'll frickin' maybe you lose them, maybe you don't. Maybe they see it, and maybe that's one of their final pushes to going to do something, but chances are kind of slim. So it seems. Not sometimes, if they don't want to see it, they're just gonna blow you off. And hey, maybe sometime down the road that they'll thank you, and they'll be like, I'm sorry for my airheaded ways. Maybe not. Maybe they never say nothing, and maybe they just never talk to you again. That's how life is sometimes. One day you're best friends, and different day you're not. You don't even know each other type stuff. Same with like lovers and stuff like that. So various things like that. And all you can hope for is the best. And you imagine that they think the same for you as well. Maybe not. Maybe they don't. Who cares? You shouldn't dwell on it. And always move on, and you might meet somebody way better. In different ways. It doesn't. Nobody's perfect, so you're not gonna meet like the perfect person, but meet somebody that you're gonna go through some stuff with, and you're gonna hope you guys love each other till the end of time or something. If not, if you guys multiple lovers, or you're just there for a little bit. There's relationships like that, and you just know from the beginning sometimes that that's all it is. You just gotta accept it for that, and no hard feelings. Sometimes we just have a very hard time holding on to those negative feelings and stuff like that. But those people, they change over time too, so don't always hold those actions against them. If they're like minor things, like they just weren't the best person that that you expected out of them, or stuff like that. Because you can't force them to do different things, or force them to do stuff that they're not willing to do, or even that you're willing to do. In their points of view, it's like, Well, how are you going to tell me that when you're not doing it, or you're doing something else? It's easy for you to say, like they're going to blame stuff for you. So you're almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But sometimes, they might just listen to you. You might be blown away, that same second guessing of yourself, we all have that in different aspects of life. What if you're wrong though, like what if that person does accept what you say? You're going to be happy that you said something. They're going to be happy that you said something. And the reality of one other thing is if they're on drugs, they might not, or alcohol or something like that, they have some weird mood swings or something like that. It's not funny, but it's true. I've seen people do it. I've seen people, be a whole different person and do the weirdest shit that might not necessarily be good, So there's so much of it out there, and you only hope for the best for those people that come in and out of your life, Sometimes you just sit there and wonder how the heck they're doing, and don't be like that neither, and be like, go out there and try to be better, have a better life. And maybe if you see those people again that they're doing good and they're meant to be in your life again, then they're going to be, Life's too short to cling on to the past and worry about that stuff, They owe you money, they owe you something, They gave you their word, like they were your brother, like they were your family, your sister, your cousin, or whatever, Just, you gotta let it go, Can't worry about it too much. Maybe one day they'll pay you back, Maybe they're living in shame because of that. Like, oh man, I can't even pay this person back, or, you know what I mean? Some people don't, though. They don't give a fuck. I think we all got family members like that. Not everybody, but, there are a lot of us, I suppose, that, they'll take and take and take and not give a shit, because people are still giving it out. And the reality hits in for them when they finally have to go back to work, or do something with their life that's more constructive than just not doing anything and, trying to live off people, or, I've seen that too. Like, some people, they could be a house parent or something like that, where they were like the mother or the father, they were stay at home and took care of the kids, and now they're all grown, and, significant other passed away, or, they can't find a job, or they got hurt, and then now they have to be that main source of an income, so the wild stuff like that happens, or, for whatever reason the relationship didn't work out, that the people had to split up, that happens a lot too. That's common, and they just got to keep going forward and stuff like that, and not give in to it, not let it, you're gonna get beat up. Everybody gets beat up. No life's perfect, and nobody knows how that relationship went, but one thing's for sure is if you're not happy, I think everybody's in agreement that you don't have to stay. You don't have to do any of that. You're an adult, and if you can't find happiness there, you might have to move on. It sucks, especially for if you got kids and stuff. At least try to make it work out, and if you can't, do what you got to do, I suppose. It's tough to say, especially if you're somebody that's never been in that situation, especially being married or just engaged sometimes too, or you thought, I don't know, there's so many scenarios out there that people go through, and it sucks sometimes. A lot of times life doesn't go your way, so it's keep your head up, keep going, and try to stay as positive as you can, and stay as close as you can to, those good people around you. If you notice them, if you don't notice them, then, you might lose them. They might lose you as well, or, whatever have you. So, because people do come and go out of your life sometimes overnight, So it's a fast life, guys. It's a short one for everybody, whether you die young or you die old, It's never enough. It never will be. And I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Freaking Los Angeles Lakers won. Heck yeah, that's awesome. But, definitely a great night for a fire, especially since we haven't had like the best weather and stuff like that. We got the doggo. Got so much more to burn, so I think it's pretty late. I think it's like 1 in the morning or something like that. Pretty darn close to it. This is enjoyable. This is fun, for me. Like just relaxing, having a fire. Oh man, ain't no time like it. Whether you have company or not, it reminds me of sitting around a fire with family members. Like a lot of influential people in my life when I was younger, It's always around a fire. Here's some of the best stories, mama jokes, people getting bit by weird stuff that you're like, what? You're lying. And then they got weird body marks and stuff from it. And you're like, holy crap, they really did. They had like some crazy life, shootout with the cops or, stuff like that. And, they had big old weird things like that. So it's sometimes sounds like a movie, but for some people it's true. Drug parties or whatever, or living a dream of selling drugs, I guess. It's a dream to somebody, right? Not to all of us. And not everybody has what it takes to be that even. So some people, they'll become that, but they always, in the end, it seems like get taken out. So never works out. So, they live just like everybody else. They make risks, take chances, and sometimes you get caught, sometimes you get punished for it, and sometimes or if you don't do it at all, and you don't find success because you do it right, but because it might feel more wholesome to somebody, it's more achievable, but yet not everybody can do it. Cigarettes, alcohol, marijuana is going to be legal in Minnesota. So much other things that sucks your money up and your life and your time that you have for yourself and others around you. It sucks and kind of depressing to think about, but don't think about it. When you just think about it, never do it. So you got to just do it, and hopefully at the end of your life then you had enough memories with those ones that you can accept leaving. Easy for me to say, and it's just a thought, and until I walk that passage of life when it's my time to go, I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. But I'm sorry about the grim things sometimes, guys, but hope you guys have a great one. And if you guys like this stuff, hit the like and subscribe button, comment down below, and hit me up if you guys ever want to talk. So, all right, have a good one. Peace.